So after leaving Bavaria, we go through the mist and we go back in time, and we come through a hellish landscape of cold clouds down onto what looks like a lake. This is a lake that is known by very few. It's called the Lake of Will. So the Lake of Will is connected to what we know as the River Styx. But for those that know who the River Styx is, this landscape is unlike any other. It's a barren, white and blue and black, cold hellscape. In the 8th level of hell, Cania, which is C-A-N-I-A. Cania is ruled by a cold-hearted devil that our characters affectionately know him as Goodie. Goodie recently saw many of his heroes disappear, and he's not been able to feel or contact them. Having plenty of faith that his heroes will come back, he's immediately looked for other heroes to replace them in case they don't. That's to say, his faith in them is so-so. So Goodie, being the watcher of the River Styx right now, has gathered up souls out of the River Styx that are flowing through the 9 hells. He has plucked souls from the river, traveling down to his domain on the way. And he's gotten to the lake. And here in the lake, he hopes to start an additional fighting force, an army. Goodie knows that it takes all kinds, from those pure heart to scoundrels, and everything in between. Goodie has decided to stop in the middle of the lake, this ice-frozen lake. Many of the souls that are on board have not taken full corporeal form yet. Goodie knows that until these souls get to their final resting place along the 9 hells, technically they are not fully dead or claimed by any other lords. So to keep from violating any contracts with any other devils, he's made sure that they are not all dead by stealing souls. So he is granted an in-between phase of life to these creatures that stand or sit before him. Little do they know that they have been rowing through the 9 hells on the River Styx under Goodie's command, enthralled by him. So we again are on the lake of Wheel.
Is it W-I-L-L?
It's W-E or W-A-E-L.
Okay.
So again, the boat floats in the ice for where it's cut through as an ice, like an ice cutter through. The frozen little icebergs and glaciers through here almost freeze instantly with crashing water between them. of the dark black water of the river Styx. The sky's cold and blue, and the clouds almost look like giant ice balls floating in the sky. Off in the distance, you see the city of Metaphasar. So, of course, no one here knows that's what it is. Goodie's looking over his prizes.
What was the name of that place?
You don't like you.
Okay.
You know, like it. You don't know. Like
I'm just gonna say we see.
you don't want to go there yet, but you see a great city. So, like in your slumber, you all almost feel like you're in a dream, almost like a dreamscape, not knowing, because every soul on this met some type of slightly harsh end. Maybe heroic, maybe deserved, maybe undeserved. Again, Goodie has picked all types. But Goodie is looking through the souls of all that are on the ship. He looks around very carefully from the top of the ship on the bow. And in everyone's head, he silently asks a question. Do you yet want to live? And if you do, would you like to sign a contract with me? He asks every crew member this. So, what say you? Oh,
Roy.
well, it's like. So he hasn't asked anyone's name. He's just it's like, what say you? Do you agree to a contract?
I'll do a contract.
So it's like what do you desire? You know, a contract's only fair if it's two ways. Goodie tells you both that you will be highly rewarded. You will have opportunities to get your revenge, if you have revenge, or you can get a second. You'll be able to have a second chance. The choices are yours. He guarantees you that you will have some level of freedom. This is in the contract, but you will be beholden to him to be called upon the time and place and who to take care of for him. But as long as you're doing what he wishes, you may do anything else that you wish. You are not a slave, but you are an employee and in his service. So what say ye, crew on the boat?
Well, I like the idea of revenge.
So Goodie looks at this armored person and says, you seem to be come from knightly stock. Either you carry yourself like that, or you've pretended for much longer time, so you believe yourself a knight. I grant you the powers of an Elrigger. So since you say yes, so like you will have that once you sign the contract.
Okay.
So it's thrown through. This is different from a warlock pack. So this is you are officially a knight of hell in Goodie's service.
Do I need to do any blood or anything like
No,
that?
your signature.
Oh.
Signature is it.
Okay.
So again, there's a contract. It has everything I spelled out for you.
Okay. We'll sign the contract.
Yeah, you signed it. So again, he goes along through everyone else. You don't hear anyone else's plea. He gets to another person that is interested. It says, "How may I help you?" It's like, what terms of the contract would you like? It's like, do you seek revenge? Do you seek power? So, do you seek the thrill of the hunt? It's like anything that you seek, you may have as long as you work for me and do what I say as my employee.
I seek fortune.
Just money.
I seek fortune by doing whatever it takes to get it.
So greed. I like that. So it's like you will do well hunting for me because there's great reward taking care of those. And I wish I can feel the want in your soul. It's like while I cannot be your patron, one of my generals will be your patron and give you power that you've never felt before, power to make money and earn money by serving me and my will through your patron. So and it puts up a contract in front of you. It's like, do you sign?
I signed the contract with no hesitation.
Right, sir. So Goodie then brings up, and basically all your contracts are floating in front of you, and everyone has a contract in front of them. You do not see anyone sign it or not sign it. It's just they're all there. It's all there. So they all roll up in front of you, and they come in front of Goodie, and they're like lined up. So Goodie, again, and he comes through and he's signing several of them. He doesn't sign all of them. He signs several. So those of you that signed, he has put his signature on there as well. You happen to see 4 of the contracts roll up and be sealed by the crest that's on his hand. He puts it in, and then it burns, I guess, wax. But it almost looks like seals it in ice when he touches his hand to it, and it comes up. So the contract is signed and sealed. But there are quite a few that have not been signed. As far as you can tell, you don't have to do a roll for it, but because it's not hard, because your focus is up there, and no one has awful intelligence. You see that he has 4 rolled up that he has put in his pouch. The rest, he says, you've made your choice, and he snaps his fingers, and the rest of the contracts burn up and just fall. But they're not ashes. Again, they look like snowflakes falling down across. He looks and he says, what to do with you all that did not sign? I cannot violate my contract. I can't violate my contract by defying the law of the land. So I say that I will put to a test, a grand test of my patrons and knights of hell to see if I made a worthy choice. So he then waves his hand, and everyone that didn't sign is blown off the boat.
Oh wait, I did not mean that. I'll try to get even.
So Goodie goes, my, what large odds that we have against my employees. Whatever will they do? I don't know what they will do. I guess either they will fight and survive, Or the river Styx will have a bunch of dead bodies floating through it to the next layer, so the ninth can enjoy seeing souls that didn't deserve to be down there. So, and with that, we will be rolling for initiative.